Hello everyone. Today we are going to start fourth topic from pathology is retrogressive changes. In today's lecture we are going to discuss definition of retrogressive change and cloudy degeneration, and it is also known as a cloudy swelling. But what is a retrogressive change? Retrogressive change is going or directed backward, decline from a better to worse state. Means it is totally opposite from the progressive means progress in your injury. Then retrogressive means it is a opposite to progressive, means declining from a better to worse situation. But which are the retrogressive changes? Retrogressive changes are atrophy, degeneration, necrosis and gangrene. But retrogressive changes are produced due to damage like tissue damage. Then reversing process, it is a reversing process is the retrogression changes, the changes which lead to the opposite condition in the progress of patient. And retrogression is nothing but the direct effect of injuries or cells and passively submit them to the injury. The common retrogressive changes are the atrophy, degeneration, necrosis and gangrene. But retrogressive changes lead to injury, and injury is depend upon the amount of damaged tissue, and the damage is depend upon the following factors. The damage is depend upon the nature of poisonous substance, then duration of action, all these processes. But in retrogressive changes, main organs are affected is all soft organ like brain, kidney, lungs and heart. But we want to know about what is a retrogressive means the declining from a better to worst condition, means it is totally opposite from the progressive. Then the retrogressive changes lead to injury, and injury is depend upon the amount of damage, tissue damage, depend on the following factor like nature of poisonous substance. If injury agent is non-living and produce less damage than the living agent, is the because living agent after their entry in the body of the host start multiplication and they produce toxic substances as their metabolic byproduct, which act as a local and they appear in a blood. And if they appear in blood, it reaches to the different part of body where they can produce more tissue damage. Hence the nature, that is living or non-living thing, is important. Living thing is a cause poisonous action is more than the non-living things. Then it also depend upon the duration of action, because longer action of injury agent produce more damage for the tissue. Hence if the injury is removed quickly, less damage is produced, means time duration or duration of action is most important. If the injury is removed quickly, in less damage is produced, and then injury take a long time, the action is very serious. Then the types of damage or degree of damage. Then next factor is a degree of damage or types of damage. Three types of damage like mild damage, moderate damage and severe damage. In mild damage, it is the case in which a visible structural changes are not seen in cell, means only metabolism of cell is affected and only alteration in function of cells are seen, as the damage is least is reversible. In mild damage, the damage is reversible. If the moderate damage, means more than mild, moderate damage is the case visible changes are observed in cytoplasm along with altered metabolism, means nucleus remain unaffected in moderate damage, and the change is also reversible, but the if you take a great effort to recover it. And in severe damage, in the case of the visible changes in cytoplasm along with altered metabolism are the changes in the structure of nucleus, means in severe damage possibility of changes in nucleus, and this type of damage is irreversible, means the mild damage are irreversible. In mild damage, the cell cytoplasms are not affected, only metabolisms are affected, nucleus is also unaffected. In moderate damage, the moderate cases is reversible if you put a great effort to recover and the nucleus remain unaffected. But in cytoplasm, the many visible changes are observed in cytoplasm. And in severe damage, in the case of the changes cytoplasm along with altered metabolism and the structure of nucleus is probably changed, and the damage of severe damage is mostly irreversible. Then what is a degeneration? Degeneration means the degeneration, it is a type of retrogressive change in which a substance mold their appearance in cytoplasm or in intracellular spaces. Means degeneration means the retrogressive change, means opposite to progressive, it is a retrogressive. Then the appearance in cytoplasm or intracellular spaces are changed, means cell cytoplasm may be affected. Then the first example of degeneration is a cloudy degeneration, and it is also known as a cloudy swelling, and this is a synonym term to cell swelling initially used by one of the founding father of pathology is Rudolf Virchow in 1821 to 1902, who described the swollen unstained cells. And the cloudy degeneration is a degeneration change in cell, the change in a cell in which the cell swell. Why it cell swell? Due to the injury to membranes affecting ionic transfer and the causing cytoplasm to appear cloudy and water to accumulate between cells. Because of the injury, the membrane are affected. Then ionic transfer also change, and because of these the cytoplasm appears cloudy and water. Because why cloudy? Because water accumulate between the cells, and with resulting swelling of tissue. When water is accumulated, then ultimately swelling of tissue is appear. And the peculiarity of cloudy degeneration is excessive accumulation of protein in cell cytoplasm or parenchymatous cell. This is the cloudy degeneration. But what is the changes seen during the cloudy degeneration? Many changes seen during the cloudy degeneration, like microscopic changes, mean micro changes. Under microscope, the cloudy degeneration is represented by appearance of fine cytoplasmic granules in parenchymatous cells due to accumulation of these granules. Then why the granules is accumulated? Because these cell membranes are affecting, and because of cell membrane affecting the ionic transfers, causing the cytoplasm to appear cloudy. And because of this osmotic pressure of the cell changes, and the excessive amount of water accumulate in the cell, and because of this the mitochondria and other cellular organelles start swelling due to excessive water accumulation. If the excessive water accumulation takes place, then the excessive swellings are due to the excessive water accumulation, and because of it shape or size of organs are altered. Then electrolyte transfer is totally collapsed, and hence cell become turbid. It is a microscopic changes, and along with it macroscopic, means more than micro, macroscopic changes are also seen. The macroscopic changes are the due to the accumulation of protein granules, and water accumulates in the parenchyma, hence organ swell and its weight is increases. And due to accumulation of water in the interstitial spaces, the it compressed and less blood flow through the organ, and organs start looking pale. Then it is a symptoms, and we can see the naked eyes, because the accumulation of water in interstitial spaces in skin, like a skin or any organ, and the blood flow through the organ the is compressed because of the excessive water, then organ starts looking pale yellow color because of the excessive water or excessive protein granules. Then cut surfaces of organ do not show sharp margin. Instead, they become more or less diffuse because of excess accumulation of water. Sharp margin cannot be seen. Then cloudy degeneration. But what is the nature of process of cloudy degeneration? In cloudy degeneration, the fundamental basic changes in cytoplasm or parenchymatous cells in accumulation of protein granules, and protein granules are produced by the protein synthesizing machinery, which is disturbed due to the damage of poisonous substance, either bacterial or viral in origin, or even they more in simple chemical in origin. And this poisonous substance either bacterial or viral in origin, and they may be simple chemical in origin, and this poisonous substance may be produced due to degeneration of dead tissue. Poisonous substances produced due to the dead tissue, because dead tissue is decomposes into the our body and they produce poisonous reaction. And due to appearance of protein granules in cytoplasm, excessive osmotic balance or electrolyte balance of cell is changes, and cell absorb large amount of water from interstitial spaces, and it results into swelling of cells and leading swelling of mitochondria. They loses their shape and functional activity, and hence energy synthesis is stopped completely. And due to stop of energy synthesis, active transport and other physiological functions of the cells are not regulated, and thus among with electrolyte still more amount of water enter into the cell, and it is the way the whole metabolism of cell is altered, and the weight and size of organ is increases. And most important peculiarity of above changes in nucleus in remain unaffected, means in cloudy degeneration nucleus is remain unaffected, and there are more structural or visible changes in nucleus, and thus all type of cloudy degeneration are reversible if treated in time. Means cloudy degeneration is a reversible process, and the soft organ are mostly affected in a cloudy degeneration. Means the proper treatment is most important in a cloudy degeneration. Here our cloudy degeneration or cloudy swelling and definition of retrogressive changes is finished. Retrogressive changes means the retrogressive changes are the opposite to progressive, means it lead to the worst state. It is a retrogressive changes like a cloudy degeneration. In cloudy degeneration the cell cytoplasms are affected, means it is a retrogressive change. And if you have any query, then contact to my WhatsApp number or in your WhatsApp group. So today I stop here. Thank you.